Let's wait for the others. Hello, sis Melody. Good morning. How are you, sis? How are you, sis Melody? Good morning. I just finished breakfast. What's for breakfast, sis? What's for breakfast? Mhm. So today's topic is what are the places near Metro Manila that you can visit? Chicken cordon bleu and cotton fruit. What's cotton fruit? Hello, family fun travel. Good morning. Sis Melody, did you cook the santol? Did you cook the chicken cordon bleu? Yeah, Sis Mildred, do you know this gasoline station? Gasoline station. This is in Tron. This video was taken last Heroes Day. Mhm. And this one is in Luzon Avenue in Pure Gold. Yes, bills. Does your channel have a complaint department in case I need one? Sis Melody, meet health bills. Hello, RJ Vlog. Good morning. Sis Melody, do you know who health bills is? Sis Melody. Hello, RJ Vlog. Good morning. So, what are some of the places you can visit outside Metro Manila? No, this has no traffic because It's holiday, National Heroes Day. RJ Vlog, Meet Hells Bells, and Melody. So let's talk about places to visit near Metro Manila. So 30 minutes or less travel from Manila is Antipolo. Antipolo is in Rizal. What to do in Antipolo? Antipolo has overlooking restaurants, and if you're a nature lover, there's a lot of resorts. No, Manila Ocean Park is in Manila. We will talk about the places to go near Metro Manila, outside Metro Manila. And first topic is Rizal. Can you think of a places, Melody, in Rizal? Uh, if you're a lover of art, paintings, you can visit uh, Pinto Art. It displays Filipino paintings and sculptures. I haven't been there. And then another place in Rizal, you're an Hells Bells, you're an artist. Yes, Hells Bells, that's called an art. And then there's falls, nature falls in Rizal, like the Daranak Falls in Tanay. And another falls is Hinulugang Taktak Park, Hinulugang Taktak Park in Antipolo City. It's one of the nearest waterfalls near Metro Manila. There you can rent villas, gazebos, and pools. Before they allow swimming, but now since there's pollution, urbanization and pollution, they don't allow swimming there. You can just rent uh gazebos to have a picnic. I'm not I didn't research about how much you will pay for an entrance fee. And also they have a mystical cave, the mystical cave in Antipolo. So another place near Metro Manila is Hells Bells. Do you know if there are any Uncle Tom's near beaches? Masungi Geo Reserve. Where is that, sis Melody? Where is Masungi Geo Reserve? And also in Rizal, there's Taytay City. It's the textile capital of the Philippines. When I shopped there, they said that uh, the vendors of textile in Divisoria is getting their supplies in Taytay. That's what they said. They sell imported textile, and also they sell ready to wear clothes for a very cheap price, like a dress that costs 100 pesos or less. 100 pesos is to US dollar, but of good quality. They sell their all sewing materials from needles to threads, and even for upholstery, they also sell that there in Taytay, Rizal. And another famous resort there is the Club Manila East. It's a big pool resort where you can do boating, and it has a wave pool. I've been there once, but I didn't research how much it is for their entrance fee now. And you will not have problems parking in Taytay Market. They have a parking space that you will pay. The last time I went there was 65 pesos for the parking fee. Unlimited hours. I think Emily has me shadow banned for the protection of the other charges. No! It's not true. Or any beach house for rent under 600 pesos a month. A month, 600. That's impossible. That's almost asking if there's any free beach house. So another province that you can visit near Metro Manila is the Quezon province. Uh, it's like 4 hours travel away from Manila. I mean, at least depends on the traffic. They have the Salibungot Beach. It has golden sand. And I have a video of Cagbalete Island. It is located in Lamon Bay, Mauban, Quezon. And their food, they have their famous food is the Lukban Longganisa. Lin Studio, hi guys. Hello Lin Studio. Ilyana Zamzami, hello sis, good morning from Malaysia. Hello there neighbor. Ilyana Zamzami, good morning. Lin Studio, how are you all? Ilyana and Lindsay, we are talking about places to go outside Metro Manila. Manila is the capital of the Philippines. So the foods in Quezon are the Lukban Langganisa and also cassava cake and the lambanog. It's a kind of liquor. And then another place to go outside Metro Manila is uh Bulacan. Bulacan is like less than our travel. So Bulacan has a new tourist destination. It's the Philippine Arena, the largest indoor arena in the world. Uh, Seating capacity is 55,000, and they held concerts there and events and sports. I think it will host the Southeast Asian Games this year, and it has the beautiful and amazing the garden. So when in Bulacan, be sure to visit Philippine Arena. It has the Philippine inside. Philippine Arena is also the Philippine Sports. Uh, stadium. And there are lots of water parks and nature parks in Bulacan province. It's less than an hour travel from Manila. And then after going to Bulacan, you can go to the province of Pampanga. Hells bells, have you been to Pampanga? About Pampanga. You will hear, chances you will hear the word sisig. Sisig, have you have you tasted that else? Sisig. No? Do you know what sisig is? It's a Kapampangan dish. It is a Kapampangan dish made from pig's head, liver, seasoned with calamansi. Calamansi is that small green citrus fruit. It is served in sizzling plate. Pagka Pampanga is now the Philippines culinary capital. Pesto boy sounds tasty. It's the culinary capital of the Philippines. And aside from sisig, they also have the kare-kare. Danny Stout, hello. Hello, Danny. Thanks for dropping by. We are talking about places to go outside Metro Manila. And now we are talking about Pampanga province. Ligaya Abaredes, hello sis. Good morning. So, I was talking about if you ask a Filipino about the province of Pampanga, chances you will hear the word sisig because that's a specialty there. And then also, beautiful Filipinas. I think I've read a lot of blogs about uh, what provinces you can find beautiful Filipinas, and Pampanga is always at the top 10. Probably because there are lots of Filipinos that are half, half foreign, half Filipino. And a lot of beauty queens uh, came from the province of Pampanga. Three friends on LS Adani. Hells Bells. Is that a big stadium going? Adani Stout. Have you ever been to Bonifacio Global City? Yes. Adani Stout, I've been there because I used to live around Bonifacio Global City for about 2 years. But when I was there, when I was living in that time, they opened just few stores. If you want to buy high end products, you go to BGC, the high end product there. Sorry about that, Philippine internet. Philippine internet. Sorry about the buffering. BGC. BGC has lots of restaurants and hotels. Expensive. Expensive hotels and restaurants there. Danny Stout. It's called the New York City of the Philippines. Home cooking demo and more. MK Show TV, good morning. Hello to all classmates. Good morning. If you want TV, hey, that is the ever supportive friends. Good evening there. Explore Vietnam. Hi, my friend. Places where to go outside Metro Manila. And is Pampanga. So, when you ask a Filipino about Pampanga, chances you will hear the word sisig. Uh, as I've said, uh, it's pig heads, pig head with liver and seasoned calamansi. And then, beautiful Filipinas in Pampanga. And then, you will hear also about lahar. Lahar is volcanoes pyroclastic material. I forgot what year is that. We the Mount Pinatubo erupted, and so that's what Filipino remember plastic material. And also the Clark Clark duty free. And so another dish from Pampanga is kare-kare, coconut soup. And also Filipino style cured meat and sausages called tocino, tapas, and longanisa or the chorizo. And Pampanga is also known for some events like Philippine International Hot Air Balloon held every month of February. The Maleldo keeps freezing M's. Am I on now? So another event. Do you have any desire to go up in a hot air balloon? Uh why not, Danny? But I heard it's expensive for a hot air balloon experience. Some years ago, I heard that it was. I'm not updated of how much it will cost, as I've heard. Scott Bears, hello. Howdy all. Emily down the will get a complex. Too late. I love already. JG, I do Danny when we of February. Can have JG feel the balloon. He has a lot of hot air on him. Pampanga is the Maleldo or the Aldo. It's the reenactment of Christ's crucifixion during Lenten season. Hells best. I was told I'm full enough of hot air to feel a hot air balloon. Salamat. Zaini7610. Thank you for coming. Danny Stout JGBK. I am a little scared to go in balloon with you. I might get whacked for 400 feet. Was a layup scoot. I think my sister Melody was able to experience hot air balloon in Pampanga. So the Maleldo is the reenactment of Jesus Christ crucifixion. It's every Lenten season. They will there's a person that will be crucified. I mean real crucifixion. Like they will put nails on the hands and tie them. So they are famous for that. Uh, Lenten season is like March or April. And of course, one famous event is the Giant Lantern Festival during holiday season. I don't know what month they will light up a big lantern there. I'm not familiar. And then another place in Pampanga is the Mount Arayat. If you are into nature and you like trekking or mountain climbing, biking, Mount Arayat. But warning, it has lots of mosquitoes there. So bring bug repellent just to make sure. You should be moving always because of the mosquitoes. And also, when in Pampanga and other parts, it's very common. Don't be offended. Sis M's gotta go now. I'm here at school of my kids. Gotta get some video for their activities. Bye, everyone. Okay, MK Show TV. Enjoy. Uh, accident. I know it was a softball. Galinos cat. Yeah, there are lots of mosquitoes in Mount Arayat. Later, MK by MK. So bring bug repellent. And as I've said, most Filipinos will call foreigners "Hey Joe" as long as they are foreigners. Some will call them "Hey Joe," but don't be offended. The locals. And another place in Pampanga is the Clark. And if you want to visit the ESJG Scatters, and they also have the Veteran Cemetery. Another place in Pampanga is the Dinosaur Island. And Sky Ranch, San Fernando. It's an amusement park. Last time I was there was so many mosquitoes they take me for a flight. Cheaper than a hot air balloon ride. Of course, you know the casino and nightlife. So that's Pampanga. Pampanga, not just at, at the Angeles for casino and nightlife. So now, so where I is good to visit, I plan Manila, Cebu, Davao. In Manila, there are lots of places. Depends how, but it will be expensive in Manila because uh all you have to do in Manila is eat archery. That's all you will do in Manila. Also, you can look into uh the culture. Okay, I'll give you five places to visit. It's the North Luzon Expressway. So if you're in Manila, you can go to Fort Santiago. It will give you the vibes of the Spanish colonization era in Manila. It can be found in Manila City. So if you want to see the culture of the Philippines, you check Fort Santiago Intramuros and you can hire Kalesa uh, to roam the place. Kalesa is that friendly horse drawn rig. The structures of Fort Santiago is Spanish, heavily inspired. And if you are into, Einstein and a nerd, you can check the Mind Museum in Taguig. They have interactive exhibits of, atoms, cosmos. You can visit that. And if you want to have a Sunday market, it's located in Makati City. And a lot of foreign bloggers went to Chinatown. Chinatown is the oldest Chinatown outside China. And I mean, oldest Chinatown. It's the first. So to experience Chinese restaurants, they also have herbal medicines and jewelries. I have friends when they got married, they went to Chinatown to buy their wedding rings because it's more I mean it's cheaper there to buy golds. And also they sell their semi precious stones. And like Scott Bear's Scott Bear's cat, waving cat. They sell lucky charms. Soon the Philippines will be a Chinatown if China can arrange if they are trying. And also you can experience the kalesa, the horse. So this is what it's like, Danny. Chinatown's weddings in bubblegum machines. So let's go. So we finished talking about Pampanga. Let's go to Zambales, Subic, Subic Zambales. You will pass by Pampanga going to Subic. With an Dan Stout, Emily, I have a question. Okay, Dan Stout, ask away. What's your question? So Subic history. It was once a U.S. base. So it is famous for diving, scuba diving, because there are shipwrecks in Subic. They turned the shipwreck into hot diving spots. So if you want to experience scuba diving, they have diving lessons for beginners. But of course, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Someone told me it's around $100 to $150 for the lesson, including the diving gear. Scott JG, my boss always volunteers me. I volunteer you. It is a vicious circle. Is there going to be a test on the end? That's funny, Danny. JG, break the circle. Danny, I hope they grade on a bell curve if there is. So, in Subic, you can experience diving. They offer diving lessons for beginners, and it's not cheap. And then another place is the Zoobic Safari. It offers a dozen of attractions, including the country's only night safari experience. Its operating hours is 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Sunday. And in their website, it says that the entrance fee is 695 for adult. That's around 13.9 US dollar. And for kids, 3 to 4 feet, it's 11.9, 595 pesos. 3 feet below, free of charge. But with kids, 3 feet below, free of charge. But the night safari is seasonal. It's operational every Saturday from October to January and March to May. And the rate entrance with dinner is 895 adult. That's 17.9 pesos. Kids, 15 point. So what else? The another place in Subic is the Oceans Adventure, Subic Bay. Danny wants to lose. JJ, because I can't. I am stuck jumping. They have that there. I keep wondering if we are ever going to get there or just drive forever. Hmm. If ever, if I ever bungee jump, that would be asking a lot of rubber band. Okay, another place in Subic is the Ocean Adventure Subic Bay. It is the first open water marine theme park in Southeast Asia. Again, it offers a lot of attractions. Like you can swim and interact with the sea animals. But of course, it's expensive. So I haven't experienced that. I don't have the budget. Uh, fr- from meeting sea animals to swimming with them. Like if you want to swim with the dolphins, it's 3,700 pesos. How much is that in US dollar? If $1 costs 50 pesos, swim with dolphins costs 3,700 pesos. And if you want to dive, well, Health 74, thanks. Thanks, Health Bills. Then is that 15. And if you want to dive with the dolphins, it will cost 4,250 pesos, including diving gear, dive with dolphins. And if you want a family dolphin experience for four person, it's 10,000 pesos, 200 US dollar, and 2,500 for additional person. So it's quite expensive. But if you just want to look, it's cheaper. I think 788 is the entrance fee for just looking at the sea animals. And another place in Subic is Inflatable Island. This is a floating playground that they said it's the place is like 8 basketball court put together side by side. That's how big it is. 4,200 square meters. And they have inflatable slides, tower, bridges, human launchers, and a lot more. And that uh, the entrance fee is based on how many hours you will stay at Inflatable Island. You should have went to Ben. Scott. Or you can go out with the fisherman swim in the dolphin for free. Yeah. So in Inflatable Island, the entrance fee will depend on how long you will be there. Like 1 hour pass is 499 or almost $10 square meter. Wow. JJ has a big house. And for 2 hours, it's 599. This rate is online booking. Plus their offer is 10% discount if you will book online. But if you will just go there, you will pay additional 10%. So if only 1 hour, it's 499 or almost 10 US dollar. For 2 hours, it's 599. Half day is 699 pesos and whole day is 899 pesos. They also have packages, promos, group if you are going there for a group. You know what, the kids, the teens will surely enjoy Inflatable Island because I heard it from my cousins, they so love Inflatable Island. They have also promo of unlimited barbecue. Just check the website. It's a really a nice experience. Your kids will love it. So and another place to visit in in Subic is the Royal Duty Free. You know, if you're missing the imported goods, if you're if you want a Corona and other imported goods, you can go to Royal Duty Free. It's tax free. JG, I heard you just bought the penthouse at Trump Tower. Danny Stout, I have another question. Okay, Danny Stout, ask away. We have Trump Tower, Scatbers, in Makati, Makati City. Trump Tower. There's Trump Tower in Makati City. Danny Mortes, your ears are bad in old men. That's common. So what else? What's your question, Danny? Did this car ride ever end or are you still riding? Because this is from Manila to uh, Santa Ana, Pampanga. This travel. JG, what was that? So those are plus a lot of beaches in uh, Subic, the Balay Beach. JG, what was that? I was just drive in circles. No, this is the North Luzon Expressway. And I'm just driving. I wonder if Trump Tower will give me a discount for wearing a for present. No! JGBK. Danny, in life you never reach the end of road until you do. So what else? So there are lots of beaches in Subic. We went to it's an old beach. Uh, what what is that resort? I forgot. I have that on video. Lots of beach resorts, and some are very affordable. Is put in the quote video. I don't know, but I think a discount for wearing an impeach Trump T-shirt and the President Kingston Library. JJBK done. Where's did I miss? I thought I missed the question. So on Saturday, I will go and film the largest pair of shoes in Marikina. In Marikina on Saturday because I will treat my family on Saturday for because it's my birthday on Sunday. I'll be turning 29 again. So Saturday I'll be I don't know if they allow. Oh wait, I have wait. I have to switch on battery. You are 29. Yes, I wish. This break is brought to you by my laptop battery. There. Brought to you by no. I got a message that I'm low bat, so I switched. I put the charger. Ah, Sanjip Tapamagar. Hi friends. Are you doing push up? No, no. Sanjip Tap. Good morning. Sa lata no Santra Tara. Good morning. Thanks for being here in my live stream. So what? You should remember things when going to Metro Manila and in other parts of the country, because in Metro Manila and other provinces, in most provinces, they have this smoking ban. You cannot smoke in public places. They are strict there in Bataan. You're not allowed. It's a Trump will be arrested just outside White House in January. What's your point? Hello, Sanjip Tabamagar. No politics, guys. My channel is about food, travel, and events. So, you should know the that in some places or most of the smoking ban, like in Makati City, you can only smoke in certain place. Like in hotels, they have a lounge for their smoking area, but you're not allowed to smoke in public areas. In some malls, the rooftop is the smoking area, so you cannot just pull up a cigarette stick and smoke, because in most places here in the Philippines, yeah, it's banned. In my experience, Bataan is so strict with the smoke ban. Dito the ban smoking out. Yes, in Bataan, I haven't seen people smoking also in uh, Pampanga and Subic. In Bataan, they are very strict with the smoking ban. I smoke next to the no smoking signs. So choose rooms, non-smoking room and smoking room in the hotels. But in Metro Manila, I don't think they have smoking and non-smoking rooms. They will tell you the area where you can smoke. I know in Cebu now, they are issuing Haugyang TV. Hello, my friend. Good video. Thank you, Haugyang TV. in most provinces now, and offer smoking or non-smoking room. Because before, if you go to Starbucks, they have chairs and tables outside with tent. You can travel, especially in Metro Manila. You should not wear you should not wear expensive chairs. Most snatchers will not be up to your jewelries or wallets. Most snatchers, they will not they will not just target your if it's expensive. And I have a friend snatch his eyeglasses inside the bus. He said the guy was about to go down the bus and snatch his eyeglasses. So this is not to scare the foreigners, but you should be aware that not people around you are good. They're bad people also. So and them uh it's guys when they start doing that in Manila, just like the vendors on the street, they ban those now. Indeed, I saw that they clean most of the streets and sidewalks from the areas there now. Only just so riding in motorcycles, because if you pull out your cell phone and guys motorcycle riders will probably snatch your cell phone. And not only cell phone, I have a friend, her bag was snatched because her bag is branded. I think it's a Nike, original Nike bag. Uh, she's a student, and she was rushed in the hospital because the rider hit her hit her with a gun in the head. Well, she was just walking almost at home. Motorcycle rider. The motorcycle rider snatched her bag and she won't give it. She didn't give it right away because she has a Taguer watch and she put it inside her bag. That's why when the motorcycle rider was putting her bag, she won't give it because her house key is also inside the bag, her cell phone, her Taguer watch, has lots of stitches on the head and was hospital. Prepare the province, not many snatchers or thief. Yes. And I also have a friend. Uh, she is a um call center agent. She goes home noontime. Imagine noontime. And she was about to open her gate. And a motorcycle rider grabbed her bag. And it's payday. So the guy was able to took her 1 month salary. So be careful with the riders. And they will also steal your ball cups if it's original ball cup. They are expert. They know what's original and what's not, or they know the fake ones and the real ones with the jewelries. Sounds like Chicago. And then what else would you Metro Manila? And also Also in Metro Manila or in places like tourist spot places are the beggars. If you will, some of us, especially when it's kids, we have the heart of just giving them and then so Emily, I need to go. Have a great day and thanks for later, Danny. Gamay Dragon Dreams is sad that stuff happens with the motorcycle thieves. I heard they had a problem in the Mogeti City with the drive-by stabbings. Oh, they also have that in the Mogeti City. Take care. Sleep now. And also, you will have to deal with the beggars. If you will give one money to a kid, the others seems to have rather they will approach you or go to you. All of them. Once you tempted to give one, they have radar. They said they said that most kid member of some syndicate. The worst are the lady snatchers that come to men and smile at them and you also have to be careful. And you also have to be careful with the street children begging. You know, we experienced this in Baguio City when we were at the we have this experience in Baguio City. There are like three kids, and we were carrying groceries we bought at SM, and those unless you really forced to to rip it, you can rip it. So what the kids did was they kind of slashed the plastic bag. So we will be bending to pick them all up, and that's the time they will snatch your wallet. They have that style. So also be careful with the street children that seems to be beggars. They know how to snatch also. So if you want to give them, probably give sounds like it happened to you, Scott. Nope, happened to discount the phone and at the airport while waiting at customs. Yes, you should be careful. Probably avoid putting your wallet at the back of your pants to confuse the snatchers where you put your wallet. It is but for different reasons. Christy Licious 20, hello sis, host and everyone. So another aside from the snatchers, they also have uh as our parents told us, don't talk to strangers because there's what we call budel gang. Uh, the Budol Budol Gang style is that they will talk to you as if you are close to them. You know, like they know you, they know you for a long time. That's their style. Jay is still having the night or like tama. And they still have the problem at the ATM, the with the thieves. I think Scott Burst, there were there were reports a long time ago. I don't know if it's still happening now. Live chat. My wife shames them usually. Taught me to ignore them because most had and they would rob your pockets. Don't talk to strangers, especially if they look strange. Yeah, and here's what they will do. Get dizzy. And then when you smell this chemical from their fan or handkerchief, like they will wave it like that to you. You will you will suddenly feel dizzy and in like you will they will say, for example, they want to borrow your cell phone. You will give them uh you will give them your bag or something, like you're being hypnotized. You be like hypnotized because of that chemical that they wave to you using their handkerchiefs or fan. That's what they said. Because I have a friend that became a victim of that. She said she got dizzy and then she just gave her cell phone and wallet. And it happened just in front of the police station. So after that incident, she went to the police station, and the police there, uh, gave her money so she can go home. So never talk to strangers. Yes, hand them your cell phone. That is really good idea. Yeah, because she said, according to my friend, she said the woman pull out a fan, a pamaypay, out of her bag. And then she was fanning like that, and suddenly get dizzy. Sounds like yes, they now have a chemical that if you smell it, it's like the drug roofie, and you will lose control almost instantly. Yes, a Scott burst. That's what happened to my friend. She was in uh, Balintawak because you can buy a lot of cheap things in Balintawak, and she was about to have a vacation in the Visayas, and she wanted something for her sisters. But then she lost all her money and cell phone. But she went to the police station, and they said that, oh, you became a victim of the Budul Budul gang, and they gave her money so she can go home. So be careful with those people. That is called devil's breath. It is a big problem in Colombia. Okay, another one you should be careful of is eating street food. You should be careful because uh especially if you didn't have the hepatitis vaccine, you should be careful eating with the street food. A lot had hepatitis eating street food with the Filipino. So what more if foreigner? Don't be tempted to buy uh, the juices, colorful juices. and is now here in USA. So another to be just be careful eating the cassava cake they sell on the street. You know, Scott Bears, a long time ago, there was a news that a lot of students died eating cassava cake because the one who cooked the cassava cake mistakenly put uh, agriculture pesticide. So that's another one. You're getting better for sure. You don't know how many times they use the cooking oil. Scatber's cassava is poisonous if not prepared correctly. Yeah, because they said it has a cyanide content, and if the root grew like upside down, different way, something like that. So what else you should avoid? And another one is you might have problem with the taxi driver because if you're a tourist and you don't know the places and hire taxi driver, not all is nice. Uh, they had a lady in Cavite that was cooking on the street and she was using the motor oil for cooking with. So yummy. So another one you have to deal is with the taxi drivers. There's recent foreign vloggers that was victimized by air taxi driver at the airport. You should always check if the taxi driver will flag down the meter. They have meter there in front. Yes, a 3 hour taxi ride that you could have walked in 2 in 50. And you know, it's not it's not only the foreigners that the victim, also the Filipinos. So many times I've experienced. I will say, can you bring me there? Or the taxi driver will say, you just show me the way where it is. That gives me a hint, and I will say, never mind, because they will pretend they don't know the place, and you will go in circles. So that's another problem. Yes, that Scott, you working hard or hardly working? I thought a $76 taxi fare for going 1 block was normal there. Hello, Mercury 3. Good evening. No meter. I know a man that paid 3,000 pesos to go from the airport. So be sure to let the driver use the flag down rate. The meter be running while you sit down on the inside the car. Emily. So you might be scammed by taxi driver. Me and my son always experienced that to school, and then the taxi driver said the taxi driver the taxi driver will tell me that he will run out of gas. So he has to fuel up. So that will add to my taxi driver will say, in my experience, in my experience, is calling him. He said it's very. I am waiting JG for the process oil to hit. If this goes good, I am waiting JG for the process oil to heat up to 900 cc. Finish the programming and run a dummy load test tonight if this goes. Hello, Jeb Jamro. So much, Jeb Jam. Just over 17,000 feet of wire pulled and 22 machine control supplies in 10 days. Aware of the taxi driver scam. And also, traveling in the Philippines, you should be ready with your money because resorts that only. Mm, loading a little bit. I'm buffering bad tonight. I mean this morning. Yes, and if you are riding in the you are fine. Ems, I'm Scott. Hello. Yes, so make sure it's best to talk to a Filipino, I think, so you can know the read blogs. Like in Tagaytay City, there are not. I haven't seen a lot of taxi in Tagaytay. It's another province to go outside Metro Manila. Another province in R is the Tagaytay City in Cavite. It is known for the colder weather. Eh, it's not cold to you, but it's cold with Filipinos. It's one favorite getaway near Manila. And go to Tagaytay. But most hotels in Tagaytay, it's quiet at night. So if you like, is the nearest. The city is nearest Metro Manila, an hour drive. So activities you can do trekking again towards Taal volcano. It's the smallest, and also it has an amusement park. Well, here it's only 46 C. That's hot, but we cool down tonight to about 34 C. So aside from Taal volcano, uh, they also have a amusement park, the Sky Ranch, and park like People's Park and Museum. So if you want a peace, their famous food is the bulalo. And desserts like uh and the next province after Tagaytay is Batangas. beaches. Some are very expensive. Some are really very expensive in Batangas. That's why I haven't changed new favorite. Yes, JG Batangas. Tagaytay City, Cavite is Batangas. They have lots of beaches. Uh, Scuba diving lesson. Ems, what's for Batangas or Batangas? From Manila. 3 hours travel from Manila. Taking spiders now. And another place to go. Skata, you have been to Perth. Jebjam Rosa, you learn. Scott, Jebjam is immune. No. JJ, what? So, Puerto Galera in Mindoro. The little Boracay. They call White Beach Little Boracay because of its white sand. That's in Puerto Galera, Mindoro. And Sabang Beach is popular for its nightlife. They offer their scuba diving in Puerto Galera in Mindoro. It's like 2 to 3 hours, Manila to Batangas, and then from Batangas you to Puerto Galera you will ride ferry about an hour and a half. So you cannot reach Puerto Galera by land. First you have to go to from Manila go to Batangas. Travel time is 2 to 3 hours. Depends on the traffic. And then from Batangas Pier, we will ride a ferry boat going to Puerto Galera. That will take about 1.5 hours. Are you sure? Did you check with Spider and ask her if it's okay? My spidey senses are going crazy. Did you bought the outfit? I remember when my son is so young and I bought the costume, the Spider-Man costume. He hates uh he hates the mask. You have to wear a mask for Spider-Man. He hates it. He doesn't want the costume type home. It was understood Berk happens to all of us. So what place? And then after Bataan or Subic, Zambales, the next province is Tarlac. I'm not familiar with Tarlac City. They don't. I think they don't have beaches there. Just resorts. I'm not so familiar with Tarlac. Even my father is from there. I just know the uh, pool resort and the market. That's all in. Emily, which costume you going to wear for the next live stream? JGBK. MC, if you could stay any place in Philippine money is no object, where would you go? JGBK, I will go to Boracay. If money is no object, I will go to Boracay. And because they said it's beautiful there. Or Palawan. It's either Boracay or Palawan. Palawan is expensive too. Jay, I will go to Tropical Team's Play. He has beer. It's nice there. Scott Bears been to Boracay. Scott Bears. You ask Scott Bears. He's been to Boracay already. I want also to go there. Mercury, yes, but Tim hoards the beer. Because Boracay is in Aklan, the air ticket is expensive. And the hotels are expensive too. Scatbars, I'm sleepwalking, so I'm in charge, I think. I've been to Boracay 2 times. We love it. Maganda station trip first times. CJGBK, Mercury 3 thinks Boracay is beautiful. And another one is Siargao. I've seen a lot of videos of Siargao. Have you been there, Mercury 3 in Siargao? Hello, host. You have a bunch of strange people on your live stream. Joke lang. Hello, Mitch Bromwell. How are you? Nice to see you, Mitch Bromwell. Yes, been to Boracay. I prefer going to Taytay on Palawan. It is like El Nido without the crowd and not so expensive. Yes, I love to go there to Palawan. I should time you out, Mitch, for your sake. Never been there, Emily and Son. So if money is not an issue, I'll go to Boracay. And also, I want to visit Cebu. But most beach resorts in Mactan Island are expensive. I have friends building a resort on Siargao now. Nice catbirds. Siargao is very beautiful, Barajay. So those are the places. In Luzon, if money is not an issue, I want to visit the Hidden Valley in where's Hidden Valley in Laguna. They said it's very beautiful there. There's a restaurant in the falls, but it's expensive. They don't even put the price online. You have to call and book. I took my wife on second honeymoon to Boracay. The snorkeling and relaxing on the beach with my wife was great. Mitch Bromer, Palawan has one of the longest underground rivers. Yes, Mitch Bromwell. That's why I told JG it's either Boracay or Palawan. I also want uh to see the underground rivers. But they said it's expensive there, Mitch Bromwell. The entrance fee is expensive. And I have friends they were selling lands in Palawan. They said the land one friend told me she was selling her land for 6,000 pesos per square meter. It's a beach land. Scott Bears, I really like Camiguin Island. It is very nice like Boracay without the crowds. JG Boracay, Aklan, Panay Island area. I would like to be fun with a lip and fed grapes in between sips of a tropical drink. Boracay is much different today in the past. No more anything on the beaches. You just can't do a day trip to Boracay anymore. You have to have hotel. Oh, yes. Hotel room reservations before going. You just can't do a day trip to Boracay anymore. You have to have hotel room reservations. Ah, yes, Mitch Bromwell. And the number of visitors, I heard, is being limit now. Yes, limited visitors. So probably it's hard to book when going to Boracay because they have a number of limits. They have limited visitors now. They put a limit. Our second time in station when we had a resort and beach to ourselves, not like people think. Plan ahead to avoid crowds. Scott first, JJ, I can have video hit you with the fun. Would that work for you? How about Davao? Is Davao beautiful also? Scott Bears. Are there beaches also in Davao? Or it's more on mountainous? Okay, I will get her some new Casarons ones. I haven't been outside the Visayas and Mindanao, just Luzon. I rented a bangka boat for 3 3K PHP so we didn't have to deal with people. Had it to ourselves for 5 hours. Wow, that's cheap, Mercury 3. Kain in Bataan, we paid 50 US dollar, 2,500 for only 30 minutes. 30 minutes island hopping. Scatters I like Davao. Beach Brown presidently cleared 30 feet of vendors and bar store down business from oceanfront on Boracay. Best beaches are on Samal Island just across from Davao. Davao don't that's Davao for real. So, Scott, I watch expat channel covering those places. Davao and Cebu. I used to watch Chris in Cebu always. But his live streaming mostly on the streets of Cebu. So where else in so after Tarlac City, next is Pangasinan. No, it's not live. It's not live, Mitch. I was live streaming no our travel from Manila to Pampanga and it stopped. The video ended. Yes, I like this. I like Panay Island, many island for day trips or overnight stays. JGPKS Mitch. Gingoog City is booming also a nice beach there. Cebu is getting too big now and becoming too much like Manila now. Oh yes, Kat. When I saw Chris live streaming in Cebu City, I was like, I said, Chris, it looks like Metro Manila now. It's crowded and lots of buildings. JJBK, I will judge for myself. Cebu roads need to be widened. I think Cebu City is one of the richest city in the Philippines. I think I read that in a blog that Cebu City is one of the richest city in the Philippines. I mean, probably it's on the top 10. So it's a highly urbanized area now. Scatbars jam row widen the roads. All they need to do is tear down the business along them first. Which I was thinking no traffic in the Philippines. Where is this place? No na. Beach Bromwell, heavy traffic in in Metro Manila. You know there are lots of incident of crime because some people are not patient with the traffic. Mercury, Cebu too many tourists. I think I like being away from the crowds. Yes, and it's not cheap to buy land in Cebu now. How about in Bohol? Lots of expats channels in Bohol. It's just across Cebu. I think you will just ride a ferry boat from Cebu to Bohol. Yeah, that's true, Scott Bears. It is like the roads in Mindanao. Right place, you have to watch out for then someone opens the doors. And I was looking at your background picture, still no traffic. Yeah, because it's not live. It's not live. I'm not sure I want to surrounded by expats. Mitch, the only place with no traffic is the mountains. True. Because if you go to Baguio City, oh no, it's heavy traffic there also. That's another place to go, but that's like 6 to 7 hours drive from Manila. Yes, coldest place in the Philippines. That's why it's called the summer capital of the Philippines because it's high. It's in the mountains. Which the only place without traffic is the mountains. Oh, that statement is wrong because Baguio City is a mountain and it's heavy traffic there. Dumaguete is more expats than Bohol. Dumaguete is more expats than Bohol. JGBK, I'm thinking that it's going to be hard to find a place in the next 5 years with no expats. Sad but true. Yeah, Mitch Bromel, I'm in Rizal and there are lots of expats here. Actually, I have a neighbor who just settled down here, I guess, two years ago. JG, that is why I bought where I did. And you know Mitch Bromwell, I can see a lot of foreigners, whether it's tourist spot or not, foreigners in malls. And even at the market here, I see lots of foreigners. I think they decided to marry Filipinas. And when you go to Baguio, I talked to a land agent there. He said that there's a subdivision in Baguio. Also, when I was in Bataan, there are so many foreigners already in Bataan. They have their businesses there. So it's like we are we are being invaded. JG, that's why I bought where I did. Very few expats will come up in the mountains. Bunch of cowards. That's why I love Lemery and Latuan Iloilo promise. No traffic, no expats, wide open farms. But I think I I felt I felt uneasy at Angeles. Too. It's like I'm the foreigner there because too many foreigners in Angeles. I got shocked when I first visited Angeles. That's why I love Lemery and that one, uh, Mitch, where I built my first house in 2004. I still am the only expat. There's a German guy that lives about 10 kilometers down the road now. So, they are coming. Scott Burst, are you thinking to stay here in the Philippines? Mitch Bromwell even said, now you know that we are experiencing in the state and they don't speak English. Mitch, have you been here in the Philippines? I don't think in the Philippines you will have problem talking to Filipinos, especially the kids. The kids are good in speaking English. Emil, that is the plan. Move there next year. I hear you, Scott, but you much older than me, so you have advantage. Mitch remembers the Philippines. You know, I noticed about the kids here. They are very fluent in English. I can hear them talking in the street because in most school here, in my son's school, there are signs there, no speaking zone, English speaking zone. You should speak English. You should speak English. That's why the kids they're so very fluent. They're so very fluent in English. So you will not have problem when you're here in the Philippines. JD, you have the advantage. That's why I try hard to speak Tagalog and Kapampangan. I feel it's disrespectful and lazy to go to a country and not speak the languages. Jeb Jam, when I'm in the Philippines, I can't hide. I'm not an expat. I'm a basketball star. And did you notice that everyone seems to have a talk with you? It's like Filipinos can practice their English. Oh, Florida Cosmic, Jeb Jamro, 2 inches taller and you will be a basketball star. That's because President Lee has required all 12,000 kids to speak English and take a test before passing. You know, Mitch, when working in Canada, they require English tests, both written and spoken English. And if one will not pass that test, they will not be allowed to work in Canada. Because I have a cousin that is a cook in a restaurant here in the Philippines. Before going to Canada, he took that test, the English test. He said it's both written and uh, spoken English. Jam, I would never have that problem. I don't know if it's the same with the US. I think uh, I think no. Very few experts can speak any Tagalog at least to do anything. Mitch Brown, Emily, and San, most Filipinos get a nosebleed after talking to me. Mitch Bromwell, I think I will have a nosebleed talking to an American that has a southern accent, strong southern accent. I think I will have nosebleed. Scott first 2 inches taller in the Philippines and then make me hold up the hoop. Mitch, that policy started under Marcos because they could not come up with common language. JG began, yeah, Mark, I stink at language, but if I was there long enough, I would pick up basic, I think. I think, me, I, I think I told Jeb Jamro the strong Alabama accent. My nose will bleed talking to an American that has strong Alabama accent. Mitch the Bastard of Marcos. Yeah, Mark, I think a language, but if I was there long enough, I would pick up basics, I think. Most humans at Mitch Bromel. JGBK, you can pass for a Filipino. I can't write Tagalog but can speak it and read it. Jeb Jam. Yes, Philippines is the only place I can dunk the bola and say, yeah, come back, yeah. Mitch, I can imagine you saying that. JG Tagalog is about 60% Spanish based, they say, so not hard. JG big exactly Merc. Sunwar Akash, hello. So, I'm illiterate in that as well. Uh, Mercury and those who have been here in the Philippines, what was your expectation first time going here? I mean, what did you do? Did you did a research uh, about the Philippines first before coming here first time? How did you prepare for it? Your first time visiting Philippines, what are the preparations? Senwar Akash, how are you, my friend? I expected Hawaii. Nope. What kind of preparation you did first time going here? Did you read a lot a lot of surveys and that, and what else? Did you watch a lot of YouTube videos before coming here? Scatters. I can speak some Visayan but can understand it well. Freaks them out when they are talking to Bijoy, and then I answer in English back. Scatters Marcus implemented Tagalog as the national language. Well, most school here encourage the students to speak English because it's the international language, and the kids, if they finish studying, they can speak well. Uh, a lot of uh, a lot of companies will hire them. Especially now, one of the high salary here is when you are a call center agent, and those who are in sales like medtech, you will have your own car when you're a medtech here. And if you're a call center agent, you will also have your car, probably installment, house and lot. Which true, but he made the schools all start teaching in English. And in culinary, if you can speak French and Italian language, a lot of restaurant will be asking you to work for them if you know how to speak French and Italian. It's true, but he made the schools all start teaching in English. I have three Visaya books and only know that Jebs teach me. I watched videos, learned a little Tagalog, and was engaged to a sweet woman that I married. She was from Latuan, Iloilo province. How about you, JG? What was your preparation? before going here in the Philippines. And the whole Tagalog thing never caught on. Did you guys got a little scared of the warning about peacefulness in the Philippines? Are you were you kind of scared a bit, just a bit? What were your thoughts about that? Uh, you know, the embassy gives warnings to Americans and the other foreigners about going here, especially when you will first visit Mindanao, because there are warnings about Mindanao. It's all different and the whole Tagalog thing never caught on. Skat, alam ko gamay Bisaya. BJ cannot hold a conversation in Tagalog. You have to speak Chinese outside of IT Park. It's all turning Chinese there. I learned I was very guapo. Did you treat them pizza or did you give a big tip? My first Pinay wife died after we were married 5 years. I remarried a sweetheart from Pampanga. Almost 5 years with her now. I'm blessed. Sorry to hear that, Mercury 3, about your first Pinay wife passing. Emily, JCBK was from checking out the pizza restaurant guide for the Philippines. Hello, JG Pangit or Pogi. Stay blessed, Mercury 3. So who told you that? JG. Mercury, I'm lucky to have been married to her. Mercury, you're so sweet. I think that's the sweetest words you can give to your wife. That telling her you're so lucky to have her. I think that's the sweetest a guy can tell to a wife. Mercury, thank you, Emily and Son. Because you know what, Mercury 3, Filipinos when they get married to foreigners, some will say, "Oh, you're so very lucky. You have a foreigner," saying that you are lucky to have married a Filipina. JGBJ call you waka and shade you with the pan. You know, Scott Bears, before I met you on YT, I thought pan is for cooking. Just when I met you, I figured out pan can be a weapon. JGBK, seriously, I realized I was white. I never thought about it before. Probably you heard that a lot of Filipina, they love to be white. Have you ever heard of girls wanting using too much bleach, uh, whitening soap, white there's whitening soap, whitening lotion, because most say that white is beautiful. Even the actors that's tanning skin, they will go to salons to have a fair skin. Seriously, my wife now, I assure her every day I'm lucky to have her, and that I love her with all my heart. My wife is a true blessing. She's not like other women. Yes, that's sweet again, very cutely. Health bells. I kept I keep telling my GF how lucky she is even though she isn't. Jam Jam. Scott is the man of steel. Ems, BJ wanted to cook in the wok and all she had was a flat pan. Now she only has wok type pans. But they are all shaped like Scott versus funny. Scott versus, I pictured cartoon, cartoon movie. I pictured the cartoon movie uh, pan all shaped like your head. That has it has a sound of a boink boink. Else best if I use whitening soap I'd probably turn clear. And no, just Lester is not accustomed to it. There are the girls who have the hair on my legs and arms in the jeepney. Yeah, as if my skin feels like Filipino skin. you know, uh, to confess, when I was younger, I saw some Americans with lots of hairs in the arms. I keep on wondering if they feel soft. Yeah, actors go to Vicky Bello and having Michael Jackson treatments. Yeah, yes, you're right, Mitch. That's why Vicky Bello is super rich now because a lot of Filipinos want to have fair skin. Even though when foreigners will say they like tan and all, some Filipinos still like to have fair skin. Mercury Bijan reminds me every day how lucky how lucky I am to. Scott, you're making me teary. You're blessed, Scott. Scott would make a great cartoon. I am shipping an anime, shopping an animated series. Hey, look, I'm all teary now. That's the problem with me. When I laugh too much, look, I'm teary. And the funny thing is that American pays more to get their skin to be the same color as yours. And Pinays pay money to make their skin look like mine. What do you call that process, Kat Beres? The tanning process. I think I saw that on TV. JG. Scott Pers, you remember the Tom and Jerry show? Tom Chase Jam? Yes, Jam Jam. Jam Jam, I was thinking what cartoons and you mentioned it. That's what I thought too. Tom, Tom Chase Jerry with I like dark skin when I best. Province girls or farm girls make me look twice. I just met Vicky Bello at ASAP in California State a couple weeks ago. She's not spring chicken tanning. MJ was living proof only in America can a poor black boy grow up to become a rich white woman. Yeah, yeah, MJ changed a lot. Or some from the skin to the nose. Or some people go to places and have the color sprayed on, but then they look like an orange. Oh, you have that spray? Humans all mess up light skin want to be dark. Dark wants to be light. My yeah, JGBK, a lot of whitening products here. Probably think of that as a business. It will sell. Even though they said they cause damage to skin, they will still use it. A lot still use it. Mercury, I agree. I like my woman like my coffee, strong dark. The darker the berry. The sweeter the. I'm still thinking about Scott. I suddenly uh get silent thinking Tom and Jerry and the pun. Ita or Bigaw, I spelled it wrong. Are beautiful people. Most of the whitening stuff contains hazardous and cancer causing chemicals. Better to not use those. There's one that's very common use is the glutathione pills. A lot is taking that glutathione pills. They said glutathione is for the liver, and the side effect of taking it is having a whiter skin. And it's very expensive here. Costs about 30 US dollar for I think 20 pills. And not only it's in the form of pills, it's also injectable, the glutathione. And also you will see uh, whitening soap with glutathione, lotion with glutathione. I should start selling whitening kits on eBay, 2 cans of white spray. It's like permanent. Then you must like a sugar cube. Emily, how do you spell those? The indigenous Filipino or native Filipino mountain people? Igorot. Igorot. They have Igorot in Baguio. Eta. Yes, Mercury. That's correct spelling. Video gets mad if I forget the umbrella when we go outside. But Scott, uh, you will not see the vehicles coming if Bijoy is using the umbrella and you will cross the road. The umbrella will block the view. Scott burst, I'm sugar cane. Ladies take a bite out of me. Whoa, Jim Jam. That's Google BRB. Some women have straight hair and want curly. Then curly hair woman wants straight. Oh yes, Mitch Bromwell. Even the straight here in the Philippines, even it's straight, they will want it straighter. They will use the iron or go to a salon for a rebond. There are lots of method to have their hair straight. Even they are straight already, they will want to have a Brazilian treatment. It will make the hair soft. And rebonding. Rebonding is the most famous. They want their hair straight. I like petite woman with beautiful face. I'm a face guy. I think even though I don't show mine, petite woman is like skinny. I like a long hair woman. Hmm. Yeah, most expats I saw their wives have long hair. That's channel. So is it like uh natural, and do you hate it when Filipino wear makeups? The best people are the Higaonon, I go there by them to relax. It is a 3-day walk from the road to get there, but they are great if you get to know them. Higamnon. Mercury Igorot, mountain people of Luzon. If she's skinny, if she's skinny, I'll put some meat on her. Yeah, yes, I hate when BJ wears makeup. But Scott Beres, if the Filipina is from Manila, it's most likely she wears makeup because of work. You know, when you're sales lady, it's a requirement. When I was working in Nissan Motors, it's a requirement. We were even taught how to put makeup when I was working in a car dealership. Uh, with office workers, it's required to wear makeup. Sales ladies, they require makeup. Health spells. If you live in the US, you better learn to love purple hair and nose rings. Nose rings? You know, a lot of foreigners in Angeles. But I didn't see any purple hair there. I prefer less makeup and no tattoo. Uh, yes, BJ wears for her work. Then when she come home, she was her wash her face first thing. Yeah. So what else? So did you had any bad experiences for your first visit here in the Philippines? Did you experience uh did you experience some bad experiences your first time traveling in the Philippines? Yes, nose rings like you usually see in hugs noses. JJ, what no tattoo? I guess I'm out of the question then. Yes, you are, Scott. Ada is one I can't find the Bigo proper spelling. Sounds like Bijo. God bless everyone have been called out. Thumbs up, bye bye. Thanks for sharing your lives here, Evansa. Thank you so much to Mitch Bromwell for joining. Take care and God bless too. So, how about at the right at the airport? Your first time arriving in the Philippines. Did you had any bad experiences? See you, Mitch. Take. I had one odd experience. I felt a couple of teens was trying to set me up. That was Espels was trying to say earlier. Yes, I come there the first time and the woman is buwang and have tampo. So I leave her and dated her sister. Oh, Scott, you're kidding. Oh, never dated her sister. You know what? When I went to the airport one time, there was a guy. Yes, he was been there. His plane landed already an hour ago, and he keeps on walking and walking because he said that it's been 2 hours that his plane arrived and no sign of the Filipina. No sign of the Filipina. Yes, I come there then the first time and the woman is blowing up. In the films, everybody looks up to me. I'm so tall. I noticed a smell at the airport and a taxi driver tried to scam me for 1,000 pesos for half kilometer to other terminal to meet my wife. Yeah, I I I wish that changed already Mercury 3 after the two vlogger. expose that problem to the media. And until this day, the lady never found out that I did that. So don't tell me, Joy sister. That's funny. Airport, I gave a small tip, probably not necessary, but no big deal. So what did you do? I mean, your phone will not work in the Philippines, especially when you're traveling alone. A Jeb Jamro, that happens to every American that is over 14. I didn't pay, I walked. I had slight problem with language when getting instruction at airport. In the Philippines, that's in the Philippines, JG. Manila. You know, one style of Filipinos, and when they don't understand you, is just give you a big smile. Merc 3, I saw a guy pay the taxi 2,000 to go to the airport. Scott Bears. So probably if you will stay in a hotel, you email them to pick you up. Now I say makapal mukha mo, diba? If the dress is coming there, surprise. Yes, but I bribe the airport workers so I don't have to waste time going through security. Oh! Probably happens in US too, Jam, huh? It didn't fall in line. Probably happens in us too, Jam, huh? I cannot find size 12 flip-flops in the Philippines. Size 12, that's huge, Jeb Jamro. I can plant I can plant bonsai plant using your shoes. Size 12. It's got Jeb Jamro, you know what they call a Filipino that is 6 foot tall in P. They call him Phil You know the tallest foreigner I met? Because my grandfather is is in the military. Uh he used to bring me during holiday party, Christmas party at the veterans hall. And I saw foreigners like, I mean, American military guys. Their height is 6'4", 6'4", and the other one is like 7. Uh, Jeb, you might need to go to a tire shop. Tire shop. Security admin did strip search, but she was cute. I think the airport uh, s- female staffs are cute and looking like models. Scott birthday, G, that wasn't the airport. That was the airport bar and grill. JG. The female airport staffs are very pretty, looking like celebrities and models because they have requirements for the height. If one will apply at the airport, now I wish I wouldn't have bribed the security. I'm 5'7". Some trikes are good and some are too small for me. I can't imagine six being there. I have a friend. I have a friend that has a 6 footer American boyfriend, and he can't ride a jeepney. He can't ride a jeepney. Scott first up. Yes, I thought I should tip her. So no really bad experiences when you traveled. How about the street kids asking for money? Have you encountered that? The street kids. What would you do if they approach you and ask for money? And force them to make up for it in with no nothing but no you didn't experience street kids begging, and what you did about it? Did you give them money? I can ride a jeepney either for many reasons. I step on many feet. Scott first, I had a female cop ask me once is I had anything on me that could hurt her. I would just for the game, but you can probably figure out. The male cop with her spit out his donut. Yes, many street kids. I have to ride on back of a truck. I can see the driver struggling. Jeff, Mercury, wala pera. Street kids I did. Because once you will give street children one, the others will follow. They will all run to you. They will all run to you. Merc 3, I stand on the back and call for more riders. Yes, when kids ask me for money, I look at them and say, do I look like a ATM machine to you? But Hells, they might not understand that. They will still ask you for money because they will not understand you. And not only money, sometimes if you're if you're eating ice cream, if you're eating ice cream or eating something, someone will ask the food. I gave about 5 burgers, 20 pesos each. Then kids, whatever change I had, I carrying coin. Syndicate runs most beggars there. Yeah, you're right, Mercury 3. And it's known that they kidnap kids. They kidnap kids in the provinces and bring them to Manila to beg. I usually carry 1,000 pesos in 10 peso coins and add them out of the kids. Uh, Jeb Jam, the guards at the mall searched the Jeb at the door, but they didn't search me or my bag. Oh, you had special treatment. Special treatment, no searching. Hello, like number 15 from Korea. Hello, my friend. How are you? Jeb Jam, hello, Korea. I'm fine, sis. Do you experience that often? The special treatment, and how did you felt that you're having a special treatment? So another one, especially when you're in public places. Do you get unconscious if a lot of a lot of Filipinos are looking at you? And some people will steal a photo because some will say, "I've been here in a place where there's a foreigner." And sure, and all your your face is at Facebook already. I forgot the word for street child, not tambay or escalate my memory. Yes, pulube. Yes, mercury. Haha, I'm googling white privilege. I store owner gave me 300 pesos in change, a whole bag of 5 pesos. I didn't bother to count it. My name Bunhong. Yes, Bunhong, I remember you says uh, hello to you. Scatbars Jeb Jamro. I used to get searched by the female guard at the SM mall. But then BJ yelled at them. I was a doctor and stopped going to the mall. I love everyone. We love you. I love you too. My Korean friend Bunhong. Uh, many look at me and ask for photo with me. They giggle mostly babae and bakla. I feel your pain. Pe- People take selfies with me and post them on Facebook with comments like, met Kenny Roasters today. So, Kenny Roasters means that you have a mustache and beard. White mustache and beard like Santa Claus. That's how Kenny Roasters look like. Because I'm guilty of that. And old. I'm guilty of that when we were in high school. We went to a park and there's a foreigner. We post near him. The Filipinos blush. The Filipinos blush when they see me and Jeb get mad at me for smiling back. That's funny, Jeb Jam. Yes, but and all. JG, I gave one guy 20 peso to go away. One woman who wouldn't let go of holding my hand. And 20 peso to a woman with a club foot who walked through a pothole filled with water. Oh, Jeff Jam, you got a pinch. Scatbers. I mean, BJ got upset. I told her that I only go in and out of the mall 20 times because I forgot something in the just ruined 20 times. Scatbers. Now I know why your pants have your head shape. I hear Filipinas pinch hard. JGBK. It depends. It depends on your skin. If you have a soft skin, it's going to be hard. But if your skin is like a rubber tire, you won't feel it. But yes, Filipinos pinch when they are having their tampo, or will give you a pouty lips. Scott wears those guard uniforms are tight. JGB on a scale of 1 to 10 is about 1,000. I have the skin of an alligator. JG na Pinay speech really well. They're 2 years old. How to do that? Then I help Alola up selling flowers. We took her to Jolly before dinner. and I gave her 500 pesos. Her husband was sick. She was 80 years old. She always kissed me after I gave 100 pesos every time I saw her. Oh, Merc, that's nice. We have a TV documentary about the beggars. Not all of them are in a syndicate. Some are really very poor. Like there's a woman begging. She lives under the bridge, and she's really very poor. They took an experiment. They took an experiment of the beggars. Uh, they follow after giving them money. There's some people who follow them. One is a kid. They gave money to a street kid, and the kid went to a computer shop to play games. And the other beggar, a lady, she has so many kids, and she lives under the bridge. And one old guy, after receiving money, he went to a karaoke. He went to a restaurant with karaoke, and he sang the whole day with the money that was given to him. Yes, some are very poor, try to live. She lived under the bridge near our apartment. Yes, Catbirds. Jeb Jamro only a 1,000. I will have BJ give Jeb lessons. BJ pinches so hard. Then when she pinches me, my son screams. I don't know why. That attitude was passed by the parents. They pinch us also when we were kids. Emily, the same thing happens in NYC. Some beggars are rich. I am not exaggerating. They said here too, especially with the people from the mountains. Uh, they said some of them have big lands. They have a service van, and they uh, they go here in Manila to beg in the street. That's what they said, but I don't know if it's that true. Mercury to you, 100 pesos a case, you can get that for 50 pesos. Joking. I don't give to kids often. Me, I give kids candies. I always have candies in my bag because they will follow you if you will. Some street kids, they will follow you while you are walking if you will not give. So if I'm in Manila, I will put a lot of candies in my bag, so they will stop following me. Because once they give you once you give them something, they will stop following you. So my style is I keep candies inside my bag. Mercury, that is what I told the boss. I need more money so I can get a new box for my son's bedroom. Jeb Jam Scott Burst, that's not a pinch. That's a passionate touch. LOL. Jeb Jam free from my wife. After I gave the lady, she kissed me and say salamat. Let's get a bridge. Ah, I'll probably end up living under a bridge. Hells get a bridge with solar power. Good idea, JG. Oh, I think I saw a video of a foreigner begging in Manila. I saw some videos of that. Good idea, JG. Because they went here in the Philippines and was not able to return to their country. I think I saw a video of that. Jeb Jam Rono video says the passionate touch is done with the pan. Done with the pan. Tom and Jerry. Scholars do like me and run. I give the kids money. I printed out my laser printer. Mercury. Oh, one street child in Angeles City. He asked for money. I said, wala. I said, oh, I went after Ramila and never seen him again. Oh, Mercury 3. We experienced that here in Manila. When you ride a jeep, when it's traffic and the jeep will stop, uh, a, a couple of kids will go inside the jeepney and will give a white envelope. They will give each passenger's white envelope. You will put money there. If you will not put money, they will pinch you in the arm. Or your kid or your kids, they will pinch and they will say bad words before they will step down the jeepney. That's why again when I'm with my son and I'm traveling and commuting, I always put candy. I will just put candies on the envelope. Because if not, they might pinch my son. They do that. I am used to the blowing of beggars. I mean, in Angles and Walking Street, there was a beggar who only accept paper money, not coin. Oh, choosy beggar. Jeb Jamro. I just love the pain. I told her be the birthday will buy her a whip. That's Scatteran. Screenshot. Yes, I experienced that with envelope army kids. Yes, Merc. And you know they are bad kids. They will pinch or when you don't give, they will hurt you. JGBK had a beggar asked me for money and I told him I only had 1,000 peso bill. He told me no problem. He could give me change back. I think it's masaskalayas na ako galit askal. Yeah. When I yell at them, they run. And also, when you ride in a bus, Mercury 3, uh, there are some that will uh, go inside the bus to sell food. Me and my mama had an experience. There was a guy holding Tetra Pak juices. And uh, when he approached mom, he put the straw, he put the straw on the Tetra Pak juice and asking my mom to pay for it. And my mom said, I'm not asking for a juice. He said, you must pay this because I put the straw already. And we noticed that there there are like four of them inside the bus. And the juice cost 7 pesos, but they were selling it for 20 pesos. We just gave 20 pesos because it's just me and my mama inside the bus. So that's another scam. And I'm not looking to Miss Bank. See, in the province they don't have beggars like that. JGBK, does that mean you want a whip? No one ever touches me or my family. Not my thing, Jeruna. I found that when I smile at the kids, they run away. What kind of smile? Many balot in the bus. Yes, Mercury 3. They sell a lot of food inside the and when we went to North, they even sell burgers. Mercury denial is the first step. And corn, boiled corn in a cup. Scott, when they see you smile, they see you are a swang. What, Jam? I miss something. Mercury, JG was saying he wanted to be whipped like a dog. Yeah, quail eggs. I don't know if I don't know the price now, but before it's 10 pesos per pack of quail eggs. Mercury 3, no touches you, maybe not a touch, but a pinch. They sell quail eggs on the bus. Problem traveling with bus is usually they will only have two stops. Two stops. For example, 7 hours. 7 hours travel. In 2 hours, you will reach a bus station. That's your first stop. And the next stop will be after 4 hours. So it's hard traveling by bus. But there are bus that has a portable CR. JG, if you try to steal Emma's kittens, she will whip you. That sure things could end those weren't her kitties. Yeah, those are not my kitties. My friend. And she was selling them, and she is selling them for the little ones, for 500 US dollar for the babies. 25,000 pesos. 500 US dollar for the babies. And for the 6 months old, I think she's selling them for 35,000 pesos. And I'm a friend. She will give me a 5,000 discount, but that's still unaffordable for me. Yes, JGBK for the babies, 500 USD for the babies, kittens. If 6 months, it's 35,000. It's expensive here. The ragdoll cats. They make everyone get off the bus then back on again. I just sit and watch them get off. How much is a ragdoll in the US? It's male or female. Some cost 40,000. Jam, I binge back sometimes I bite. Not really, I'm not vaccinated. Mercury pinch back, you're brave. There are so many cats that need help. I don't need a fufu cat. We said babies, I thought human. No, no. The ragdoll kittens, Mercury 3. The ragdoll kittens. And she's a friend. Uh, she got married to an American, but the American passed away. But she still goes to Chicago uh, to check her husband's kids because the American had kids. Scott first, there was a guy on the bus going to CDO that bought quite eggs from a beggar when the bus stopped. He was laughing because the man asked for 200 pesos and he gave him 100 pesos. Scott first. Then he found out the man sold him a bag with 12 rocks. Oh no. Jam, it's true. I can reach him. I'll kick him in the point. JJ for fun. If you're having a baby, no, not me. My sister. My sister is having a baby. 3 months. 3 months pregnant. I don't like fufu cats or dogs. Before before we have a chihuahua, my brother bought the chihuahua. but my mom stepped on it. My mom stepped on the chihuahua. He just lived about 24 hours and died. Jeb Jamro, JGBK, oh no. Evelyn, you're buying your sister's baby? No, no. I was talking about my friend's ragdoll kittens. Scott versus I only look 3 months pregnant. Kawawan Chihuahua, yeah, yes, Mercury 3. It didn't survive my mom's foot. I don't know, but mom always step on our pets. Good thing she was not bitten by dogs or cats, but there are lots of times she will step on them. My pet is in Gatago. Okay, Jeb Jamro. Good night. Thanks for joining in. I'm sure having ragdolls. I want mom. I don't have ragdolls. That's my friend's ragdoll. She owns a pet shop in Metro Manila. Before she asked me to bake cakes for her customer because JGBK some pet owners here they celebrate their pet's birthday. Night Jeb Jam. Later Jeb Jam. Take care. They have birthdays. They will buy cakes. They have rugs here and can tie them up so they look like those. How much you pay for them? Scott, that sounds like mangkukulam. The one you put the needles. Jeb Jam, thanks. Emily, thank you too. Jeb Jam. Later, Jeb, watch out for the pinch. From you, Scott, I will pay you to keep them. Now I have Aerosmith Ragdoll song in my head. Yes, Mercury, I love Aerosmith. And my, and my favorite shower song is the one that miss a thing. Because the shower room, it has a natural reverb. You can reach high notes because it has reverb. That's why my favorite song to sing inside the shower room is I don't wanna miss a thing. And I don't wanna miss a thing. Mm. So guys, I've, oh it's almost 3 hours. It's almost 3 hours. This is my longest, my longest live stream. And I didn't look at the computer clock just now. It was fun. My God, my favorite shower song is "Man, I Feel Like a Woman." It's not joke lang. Emily, they call me mga barangan. What's that? Barangan. You break a record. Yeah, this is the longest live stream I had. Top Filipina doing 5 hours live stream. 5 hours live stream. I thought you usually feel that way work. Being retired, I sleep when I'm tired. Work. I sleep when I'm tired. Emily, can you break the records over the ages? You know, the old records, do you still have that? So guys, I'll end the live stream now. Thank you so much, JGBK, Scott Bears, and who else? Mitch Bromwell, Mercury 3, thank you so much. Jeb Jamro, thank you. And Bunhong, my Korean friend went here. My sister Melody, Hells Bells, thank you so much, Hells Bells. I told Bear sleep when I'm dead. I don't have panhead like you. JJ have alligator skin. Night M's Fox. Night Scott, live while you're alive. Salamat, have a good day there. Have a great evening. Scott will still work. Until what time is your log out at work? Night Bears. Until what time is your night shift? I have to go work sometime. Hey guys, you're welcome, Emily. So thank you for your live stream. Paalaming at aking kaibigan. Okay, thank you. Take care all. Thank you so much also to those that are tuned in but cannot type because they are at work. My cousins who's been supporting my live stream and my sister and my friends. I don't want to close my. I will probably go home about 10 a.m. I don't want to close my eyes. Then I will come back about 4 p.m. Okay, Scott. Enjoy your work. Enjoy work. JGBK Mercury 3. Night night. If you will sleep. Thanks again. Ingat lahat.